So I think there's a couple of big milestones. When I bought the business, we were 7 people. Today we're 104, just 6 years over. So significant growth in terms of hitting that milestone of 100 people. That's one. But two, seeing people that started with us as baristas or as junior, someone like Maggie, who started with us as a barista, who's grown to be an area leader, looking after, a large number of our cafes. Or you have someone like Sharon, who started with us as a cleaner and a cook, and she's now training to be a roaster. So seeing people really grow through the organization. And the other big one is actually people coming through the AMI course. I had the benefit of going through a graduate program when I was much younger, and we have a lot of young people in our organization. Over 67% of our team, is Gen Z. And many of them have never had the opportunity to manage people, but for them to be able to have the skill set so that they can manage and learn how to manage their peers, for me, is important. And I think that was a huge milestone, to give people the skills training that would benefit them both in their current jobs, but also in terms of what they go on to do in the future. But I started to see some of the benefits, even as the program was starting. People that previously, ended up in leadership or management roles, they managed other people, struggled to have difficult conversations. But as they started the AMI program earlier this year, they started having difficult conversations with their peers or with their colleagues. I think where I saw the most growth were people that grew from the base of people that were there as they grew into more leadership roles. And that's a difficult transition, right? When you grow from being a peer to leading those people. But they became more comfortable having hard conversations. I think there was a change challenge that many of them had. And I saw those change presentations, but even before we got to the presentations, I saw people evolving and changing as leaders. And some of them even came to me and said, "Hey, Ritesh, I'm struggling with this. How would you do it?" And I think that's quite interesting because people are having some of those more difficult conversations. I've also seen the benefit because now everybody, including our management team, went through the program together with, more middle and junior level managers. We're all speaking the same language, we're speaking the same tone, and that tonality combined with our strong culture is being felt throughout the organization. We've always said, constantly curious has been a core value of ours for the last 6 years. This is the first time we've done it from a leadership perspective. And for us, it's now embedded into our culture. So anybody who will or has the potential to manage other people will go through, this management program. And there may be others as we go through. Are there specific skills that we've identified that people need or may want to develop? So for us, constantly curious is one of our core values. It's something we measure all of our people against. And how are they learning? How are they growing? And how are they developing?